cuss?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. My name is Malik Ducket, and I'm from Northeast Portland. I'm 26.
What part of the city are you from?
I'm from Northeast Portland. I was actually born at Emmanuel Hospital.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
You've always been in Portland? Have you ever moved away for a period of time?
Hell no, I've always been in Portland. Actually, when I was a kid, I lived in Vancouver for like 4 years.
Okay.
5, maybe.
Cool.
Yeah.
What does the phrase itself, life of sin, mean to you?
Life of sin means balance. It's big, honestly, because without balance in my life, I feel like I wouldn't be here.
What is it about fashion as a medium to communicate that message of balance that interests you?
I mean, honestly, I've always been fly, you know, since a young pup, you know. It's always been my passion and my dream. When I was 15, I got into Supreme, and after that, it was a wrap. I was like, I gotta make my own clothing brand. I have to.
What did seeing a brand's trajectory like Supreme's do for your understanding of fashion?
I feel like it made it possible because I skated. In the school I went to, like, people really wasn't skateboarding and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
So to see Supreme and then the community rocking it too, and then like Dipset, Gucci Mane and all that, like Mike Tyson, that made it like, oh my God, people is like, streetwear is dope now, you know? And that's when I really got passionate about it. I have to convey my message through that. Really, that was the only way I felt like I knew how, honestly.
So regarding fashion, what does fashion mean to you?
I tell my peoples, it's what you like, you know? If you want to put some crazy shit on, put it on. Don't let nobody stop you from doing what you want to do. And I feel like that's fashion. Being able to put what you want to put on. Not a whole bunch of designer. You feel what I'm saying? That's fashion too. I like that. It's dip. They got nice shit, but being able to put what you want to wear and feel comfortable, you know, and be like, I'm here.
Are there any other motives through which you could spread a message like that interests you?
I want to write a book, bro. I love to read.
I'm for it.
My kids is gonna read.
Is there any reading in your experience that inspires you? Or is there anything current that you stay up to date with for the sake of your perspective?
Something that I read that inspires me was something in the Four Agreements. It was like flow like water.
You seen Bruce Lee's
yeah, that's why I started working out.
Yeah.
Just to get a Bruce Lee body. I don't even want to get big, bro. I just want to get cut up strong.
His ability to move is uncanny.
Yeah. I do a little bit of yoga and stuff. I'm big on that. I was teaching my nephew. We was just running this morning. I was teaching the way sports people and like probably your high school coach, the way they taught you how to breathe is kind of wrong. So go in through your nose, out through your nose, in through your nose, out through your nose. You have way more endurance if you do it.
Yeah, I think that they twist a lot of the breathwork stuff because of how powerful it can actually be.
They
How much control it can give you over your body.
Yeah, it twists a lot of. If you maximize the community, it might maximize what you're trying to. But I don't know. Everything's backwards.
So, what's the dream? Is there a vision for a bigger picture? Where do you see Life of Sin in its final stage?
I really don't see it at a final stage, but I will graduate from making clothing. And honestly, I want to build a school, something where I can teach my community and people like me that there's a way. That's honestly my ultimate goal.
When they look at things like music or fashion or the arts, you're being educated on possible perspective. You're educating yourself when you watch a music video. It's material that you're consuming. Same as you can consume the material in an algebra book.
Yeah.
It's all perspective. Yeah. You mentioned that you used to work a job.
Yes.
And we were talking about conventional lifestyles and unconventional lifestyles and our personal support for the unconventional, just because it's free expression, it's freedom, it is what it is.
Yeah.
What made you switch up from conventional lifestyle to activate the mindset you felt you needed to achieve the balance you seek? What were those first steps like for you?
For one, I had to trick myself out of doing what I was already doing, which wasn't that hard. Then I felt like I could bring something different. From there, I had two partners and they talked me into some crazy shit. And then I never looked back, honestly. But with the clothing brand and LifeOfSin in the unconventional lifestyle, that matches my lifestyle outside of the clothing. It's very unconventional. I had to give myself balance, and I did it through making a clothing brand. You know, frees your mind. It freed me from the 9 to 5. I gotta save. I gotta be in the box. I gotta have money. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta have a car. I gotta have an apartment. I gotta have this. I gotta do my taxes. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It freed me from those worries.
So would you say that LifeOfSin itself is an encouragement to do the same, to free one's mind, to do something such as the clothing that they themselves are possibly wearing?
That's exactly, you hit it on the nail, bro. You hit it on the nail. For real. That's exactly what it is. Anything is possible. You can make the camera we're using right now. You feel what I'm saying? TV I'm looking at. Everything around this world. We just gotta open our mind. And that's what LifeOfSin did for me. And I'm trying to push it on to other people.
That was it. Glad I met you, bro.
Yeah.
Can't do it alone. It's gonna take a team of teams,
Yeah.
whole empire to make a difference in what's going on in the city, because it's deep. It's beyond deep. Yeah, not to get off topic for a second, but damn.
It's good. It's good.
On that note, how do you feel about your first pop-up? Because that vision alone is what drew us in.
I feel like my pop-up was a success. It took 2 long years. 2 years and 2 months to be exact. I started December 14th, 2020. That's when I registered my business, paid the money, everything. It was a lot of family. It was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be overwhelmed. I wasn't overwhelmed. I thought I wasn't gonna make no money. I made a little bit of money. I'm just ready to do another one. I was thinking about doing a pop-up every weekend for a year straight. You feel what I'm saying? Put it in their face, you know? But I feel like it was a success, bro. And I'm glad you came. I'm glad your peoples came. I'm glad I met y'all, like, for real. That's genuine from my heart, honestly. So I feel like it was a success. Like a big success.
Yeah.
You know? Opened a lot of doors, and this is my first go around. So I just want to stay adamant on it. Like I was telling you, and don't look back.
It's a pleasure to have such a merge of vision.
Yeah.
It's going to be important here in the near future to have some sort of collective of visionaries in Portland, for Portland, by Portland.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.